Geogrid properties. We've already looked at this screen once when we picked our block and reinforcement above. But what the Geogrid is, it's a display of the Geogrid that you're using for design. In this case, we chose StrataGrid. We have a 150, a 200, a 350, 500, 550, 600, and 700. If we look across a row, let's take a 200. The ultimate strength of the Geogrid is 3,600 pounds per foot. Our creep reduction factor is 1.55, 1.1 for reduction factor for durability, 1.05 for insulation damage. This is sand, silt, creates very little damage to the Geogrid as we're constructing. But if we had a stone material, a much sharper aggregate, larger aggregate, we can see we go up to 1.35. We're cutting, we're tearing the grid as we go. Sand 1.15, silt 1.05. Silt being a very fine material, it's not much damage. Coefficient of interaction. This is pull out of the Geogrid, the interaction between the Geogrid and the soil. So with the silt, we're down to 0.7. Stone, we're 0.9. Granular materials grab out of that grid a lot better. 0.8 for sand, 0.9. Coefficient of direct sliding. This is where we're sliding along that layer of Geogrid. Stone is very good. Clay is the lowest. It's a slick layer. Sand and silt are in the middle. If we go to a DOT design, if we look at the durability, the default durability for DOT ASHA designs is 1.15. That's out of a paper by Victor Elias published in the NHI documents. And commercial projects, default is 1.1. That will vary with the manufacturer, and we have looked into that. As you change from strata to Marify to Centene, these numbers may change. One more thing on this page is the user doesn't have to change these values. I look at the soils we're inputting, and if we put in a 26 to a 28 degree material, that's really saying that we're designing with a silt or a clay. Very small grained, fine grained material. We have very low insulation damage. We also have low coefficients of interaction and direct sliding. If we go back to soils and say I put in a Phi 30, a sand material, see we click sand over here. Now we're at 0.8 on insulation, 0.8 on durability. If we go back and we pick a 34, now I'm saying that we have a coarse sand, gravel, crushed stone type of material. I'm coming back here. We've clicking stone up here. And we're at 0.9 for direct sliding interaction. Those are set automatically with that friction. You can override them. You can put in your own values. If it's sliding and you think you have a better material, you can change these values up. That will improve your sliding properties. Let's move on.